Hi everyone, here at the movement practice now, and I was joining you often in the lockdown in my home, so it's super nice to be back here with you. I thought I'd just do a quick half an hour open level workout for those of you who want to join me. All right, let me get my glasses here and come to your mats. So everyone start standing. Bring your feet about fist width apart. Shoulders nice and wide. You can line up those hands with the side of the body. Really feeling that nice balance from front to back. And just take a moment to shut your eyes and feel the length and space in the body. Feel a bit where you are today. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And breathing out through the mouth and letting that head roll forward. Lifting up and over, already engaging your abdominals as you roll forward. A deep C curl so that it's a suspension and a roll. We stretch out the lower back. Inhaling and exhaling, deepening the feet toward the mat. Standing and rolling it through the spine. And reaching those arms forward, reaching them up. Opening the palms to the ceiling, opening the chest to the ceiling. Arms back up and down to the sides, and let that nose nod forward. And we go vertebra by vertebra through the spine. Inhaling at the bottom and exhale, deepening the feet into the mat. Rolling on up, stretching both sides of the body evenly. Sending those arms overhead, chest lifts to the ceiling. Using those abdominals to bring yourself back upright. Ribs drawing down toward the waist. Reaching the arms forward and then just reaching the right arm a little more forward and spiraling, looking back to the back wall. And let's just swing your arms to the other side, find that spiraling. And again, swing and spiral. And swing and spiral. And swing and spiral. Bring the arms all the way up. And open to the other side. And back through center. Standing at the front of your mat. Folding, bending those knees and reaching forward, giving me a flat back. Having that nice deep squat. And try to just hold that for a moment. Feel a little lean into your left foot. And come back through center and a little lean into your right foot. So you feel those gluteals turning on a little more. To each side, lean into the left foot and find the gluteals turning on that left side. Lean into the right foot. Nice, and now go a little deeper. Feel the calves stretching. Go as deep as you can, keeping that flat back. And then begin to round and stretch the back and bring those hands down to the mat. Circle your ankles in and out. Rolling to the insides of the foot, deepening the toes, just giving a little bit of ankle mobility and a little connection into your feet. And circling in the other direction. Finding more presence of your toes onto the mat. And then sinking that whole foot down. You can use your hands if you need to just come to sitting, walking those feet a little bit forward, holding on to the back of the knees, Finding the upper back muscles lengthening. Bring yourself into a C curve so the shoulders stay over the hips and stretch out that lower back. Giving a nice deep curve without dropping. So we're feeling that deep scoop and lift. Feel the length in the spine. Use your arms a little bit so the hips stay soft. And find those upper back muscles as you stretch the spine. And then go back into C curve. Stretching out that lower back. Reach those arms forward now and slowly roll through that spine. Vertebra by vertebra. Keep your arms parallel to the floor. Coming just above the shoulder blade tips. Exhale, sink the abdominals deeper into the mat. And rolling up. Really deepen. Reach the arms forward. Now find that upper back muscle as you stretch the arms overhead. Open the arms to the side, palms are facing upward. Give a little stretch to the chest and just reach your arms back. You get a little more opening in the front of the shoulder. Reach the arms forward again, coming into C curve. And again, rolling down. And we're coming just above shoulder blade tips. Feel abdominals nice and turned on here. Now point your toes in this position. Bring the leg closest to the screen up into tabletop. And now we're just going to exhale and exchange. The leg changes. Exhale, exchange. Exhale, exchange. Turning on deeply the waist as you raise that leg into tabletop. Notice if there's one side that is turned on a little more than the other, and I want you to give attention to the side that feels a little vague. So give a little more exhaling, deepening into that abdominal cavity. And give a little more attention to the side that is just not turning on quite as much. And as you exhale and raise, good. Keep going, hands behind the head. You'll keep your changes going with the legs and you'll just bring the head down. So we extend the spine, the pelvis staying in neutral. We exhale, exchange, exchange, and we come into our chest lift. Exchange, exchange, and we come back down. Exchange, exchange, and we exhale, feeling our head heavy in our hands. And we come down. Exchange, exchange, and we come up. Exchange, exchange. Bringing both legs together. Reaching those arms forward. Go a little deeper into our curve. Stretch our arms and our legs out. And circle the arms. Exhale, double leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Long. Feeling that even work through the torso. And last one. Let that head sink down. Draw the knees a little deeper into the chest. Let the tailbone roll up now just a bit. So you stretch out that lower back. Bringing the arms to the sides, palms facing up and the knees together in tabletop. We're inhaling, knees come to me, supine twist, and exhale to return. And wave for me, inhale, and exhale to return toward me. Inhale, and exhale to return away from me. Moving from your waist, the knees stay together. The knees stay level, so you're really moving from those torso and the lower legs stay fixed in that tabletop position. And away from me, Inhale and exhale. Coming back. Bringing one foot and the other down to the mat. Palms facing down. Going into your pelvic curl. Exhale, melt that lower back. Standing in those feet, rolling up through the spine, and nice and active through those arms. So engage a little bit more through the arms here, upper back. Let the neck stay soft and your collarbones are wide. Now in this position, a little more abdominal, come a little deeper. And just give me little squeezes of the gluteals. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, to connect a little deeper through the gluteals and open a little more through the hips. 2 and 1, a little longer through the front of the thigh, more abdominal scoop and roll through that spine. Organ massage, nice and deep as you roll down. Back into neutral. Inhale, exhale, and again melt that lower back. Find how deeply you can scoop and draw the pubic bone up, feet are deepening into the mat. And at the top, feel nice long thighs, standing in the feet, standing in the arms, and rolling through the spine. And now as you roll down, just keep standing a little bit in your arms. So your arms are just a little turned on, working more than usual to balance the tensions in the body. And they're still active as you roll up. So we sort of pre-tension the arms, we keep them in tension, we roll our spine. And we roll down. Feeling that abdominal work, our arms are pre-tensioned, they're pressing into the mat. Now our feet also, heels and all your toes, pre-tension. They deepen into the mat and just roll. Now to feel a little more with those feet tension, that the back of the legs all the way up to the gluteals is a bit more connected. And we roll down. And find a nice deep articulation. So a little more mobile through the spine as our limbs are pre-tensioned. And we roll through. And back. Give it a little pace. Rolling up. And rolling down. Ba, ba. And pre-tensioned arms and feet. And up. And down. And long. And rolling up. And standing in the arms and legs. And down. And we roll up. And we stay up. Stand in the leg that's away from the screen and bring the other leg to tabletop. Stretch it to the ceiling. Reach it down long. And up. Exhale long. Inhale. Up. Exhale long. Up. Exhale long. Inhale. Up. Rolling through that spine. Stretching the bottom leg long, bringing the arms to the side, palms facing up, bring the leg across the body for your leg circles in and exhale. 2 and exhale. 3 and exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale, reversing and exhale. 2 and exhale. 3, exhale. 4 and exhale. 5, exhale. Bending that knee, bringing the foot back down, other foot to the mat. Again, tensioning arms, tensioning the feet, rolling on up. Keeping that tension, rolling through the spine and long. Rolling up. Find how articulate you can be with each vertebra, using your abdominals to create that articulation, using your arms and feet to stay connected through the limbs as we become very supple in our spinal movements. And up, 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 and down, and and up. And we stay. We're tensioned in our arms and our feet. We stand in the leg closest and bring the leg away from the screen up. We exhale down. We inhale up. Shoulder bridging. Exhale down. Inhale up. And 4. And up. And 5. Keeping that leg up. Roll into that spine. Vertebra by vertebra. We stretch our bottom leg out long. Palms facing up. And we circle. Inhale. And exhale. Noticing the support through the whole torso on the supporting leg side. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Reversing. And inhale. Exhale. Keeping that supported side very steady. And inhale. And exhale. Pointing that foot. Holding on behind the calf. And drawing up. Hamstring pull. 1. Give me. Switching legs. The upper body stays in chest flexion. You don't have to pull the leg too close to you. I prefer you come a little more, use your hands, get a little deeper into flexion, and continue. Keeping that flexion high, and long legs, bending the knees, rolling back down. Stretch those legs, arms to the side. Corkscrew. Prep. You're going to inhale, feet toward me. We circle around to the other side and center. Inhale away and circle and center. Inhale and circle. Center. Away from me and circle and center toward me. Circle, center, away and circle, center. Coming into tabletop, using those hands to bring yourself into chest flexion. Hands bring you a little deeper. Hands behind the head. We're going into our crisscross. Exhaling to twist. Exhale to twist. We move from our torso. You want to keep your chest flexion. You want to try to keep those shoulders just hovering off the mat as we exhale and exhale and exhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 2 and 1. Bending those knees, staying in your chest flexion. Deepen the abdominals, lift the tailbone just off the mat, and coming back. And exhale, scoop and deepen, tailbone off, and back. And stay in chest flexion, and tailbone off. 2 more. And last one. Bringing one foot and the other down. Laying the upper body out, stretching the arms over the head. Stretching the feet out long. Inhale into the chest lift. And exhale to come on up for your roll. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, using abdominals to stretch out that lower back. You are arms parallel to the floor. Sending the arms over the head. Inhale into chest lift and exhale to come on up. See in this position if you can lift a little more out of it. Stretch the back by reaching a little more forward. Make sure the head is not buried. Shoulder blades deepen down the back. And rolling to the side. Arms parallel to the floor. And then send them over the head. And inhale into chest lift. Exhale. Now feel that C curve. Use the abdomen to draw those knees in and come to balance. If you can deepen even more of the abdominals, I want you to initiate your abdominals to move into that rolling like a ball. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Bringing the legs to tabletop, stretching the arms forward, giving yourself a little upper back extension. Give me a teaser prep, exhaling to come down, just above shoulder blades. Now use those deep abdominals. Inhale, upper back extension. Keep the legs perfectly still. Really squeeze those knees together so your inner thighs are working deep into the abdomen. And inhale, upper back extension. And exhale. And inhale, upper back extension. Stretching one leg and the other forward. Opening those arms. Coming into a twist. And reaching into the saw, rolling the back arm under and reaching that front arm forward. Let's try to find a little more stretch to the spine. So I want you to draw the opposite hip down. Press your hand a little into your foot and try to lengthen and use that upper back. Coming on up, opening the arm to the side and twisting away from me and stretching into that saw. Roll that back arm under. Opposite hip is dropping to the mat. Palm is reaching into the ankle and try to then stretch a bit more your upper back. Stretch that arm forward and center. Bring those hands behind you, palms, fingertips facing forward or to the side. I want you to feel, again, the arms are turning on first and the upper back and the back of the legs is working. You're going to come into a reverse planking position. Feel the chin is a little dropped in and the head is coming back so that you're in one line with the body. And then just folding at your hips, hinging, just hovering, so we're not touching the mat, and then we're coming back into that long line. Press the feet a little more deeply into the mat. So the whole back of the body is turned on, hinging at the hips. Exhale, arms are active, upper back is active the whole time. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Turn to me. You're going to be on your elbow. Knees are together, feet are together. Press to the forearm, connect to the side, and float the hips up off the mat. So you're engaged. We're working a short chain, so it's less work for the hips, but nonetheless, we're working our gluteus medius. Let's bring our hand to the hip, and we lift that top leg, and we bring it down. And give a special attention to the underneath supporting side and turn on a little more right at the side of the hip. Five, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Stretch the leg. bring this to as high as you can. Give me side kick. And back. And back. And 3. Back. 4. And back. And 5. 2 more. 6. And last one, 7. And bend that knee. Settle down onto the mat. Just come up into a little counter stretch. You can come into it. Giving that foot forward into mermaid and just giving me a little side stretch. Opening chest to ceiling. Coming back. Facing side, nice long arm. Then look down. Stretch that neck a bit. Coming back through center. And coming around. To the other side. Knees bent, elbow on the mat. You want to connect underneath that shoulder so you have a nice stable shoulder blade. And right at the hip, I want you to especially feel that underneath hip turning on. Facing side, hands on the hips. And we raise 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Get to 10. 8. And 9. And sitting, turn on 10. And raising leg, stretching that leg, flexing, side kick. And 2. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. Last one. 7. Bringing that leg down, folding up. Bringing that foot forward into mermaid stretch. Breathing into the side and into the hip. Opening chest. And giving just a counter look. Nose down toward the shoulder. Feeling that stretch in the neck. Bringing that arm back at the side. And just check my time. Great. A few more minutes. Let's go into a little back extension. So, come down. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Elbows are at your sides. And the legs are just laying on the mat. So lift and stretch and get a nice long hip. Feel the legs weighted into the mat. Now let's begin without much arms. So first, just float the head up off the floor. The nose reaches slightly forward. The eyes stay soft. And we lift the upper spine. I want you to just feel those upper back muscles active. The arms, eyes are nice and soft, like a little baby raising its head. Now, as you go as far as you can, just with those back muscles, press the hands and the elbows a little deeper into the mat to keep coming up. You just come to your range. So maybe it's here, maybe those arms continue. I want you to feel the whole back of the body busy with this back extension. Reaching the chest forward and coming back to the mat. And again, upper back. Hands are not busy, so I'm raising my hands even and elbows a little bit off the floor. Try to feel even work through those back muscles. So again, turn on that side that doesn't seem to connect if you have one. Just put your attention there. Palms into the mat, elbows deepen. And then you keep those hands quite active as you slowly stretch the arm. This time, turn on the back of the legs and stay in that extension. Reach through the feet and give a little rocking of the body so the legs work. Inhaling back up. And exhale, rocking with the body, sending the legs long and away. And inhaling up. And exhale, rocking, sending the legs away. And inhale up. And bringing that chest back down, hands at the side, and folding back into a rest position. Breathing into that low back. Coming through all fours, turning those toes under, coming into up stretch, the downward dog position, and give me little prances at the feet, stretching out those feet, standing in the hands. Walking hands and feet toward each other. And just again, turn to me. Letting your upper body hang, the arms hang. Soften the knees a little bit. And just feel now that the muscles become easy and you connect a little more with the bones of the body, the alignment of your bones. You feel the full weight of your head as you nod no, and you nod yes, releasing right at the base of the skull. And then we're going to just slowly come to standing, staying very loose and easy in the body. We stack that spine up vertebra by vertebra. We inhale at the top. And we exhale. Again, just easy bones of the body rolling through that spine, stretching and lengthening the back of the body, moving with your breath now. And exhale. Righting the pelvis and coming to standing. Thank you very much. Enjoy your week. Nice to have you all back. Join us in the studio or online. Bye.